Hello everyone, this is the Gaming Cat here, and this is just something I'm making to address some recent events. As many of you may have seen, I said in the description that I wanted my recent YTP, Bill Spinge and the Terrible Tyranny of MC Vadoodle, to be my final one. And I really did mean that. This is basically the moment where I'm officially retiring from YouTube poop. I had planned this out about a year ago, actually like a year on this day that I'm recording this, January 2nd. I specifically said, you know what, I want this year to be the year that I end my career as a YouTube pooper. And I was actually worried for a while that I wouldn't be able to do that. I keep procrastinating or wouldn't be able to come up with good ideas, but I was able to do it. Around that time, I just started working on the Land Before Time edit collab with a really awesome guy, 117, and I figured, okay, what I'll do is I'll finish that, then I will make my final countdown, and then I will make my final YTP. There may be other stuff sprinkled there, which is where those do-styled YTPs came from, but for the most part, I was focused on just giving my last hurrah to the community of YouTube poop before I left forever. So what exactly does this mean for me? Because it's not a cut and dry, I'm quitting YouTube forever sort of thing, as some people may suspect. Basically, it's just that. All this really means is that I am no longer going to be doing YTP or reviews in the style of countdowns. I'm still planning on making videos. That's not going to end. As a matter of fact, there's been a huge video I've been working on for the past several months or so with some of my friends that's going to be a big one. This is honestly going to be my biggest video since the SpongeBob countdown. You all know the one. But as for YouTube hoops themselves, those are done. And this doesn't mean that I'm removing my YouTube hoops from my channel either, or closing down my channel. God, no. Those are all still going to be up for you to see, and if any of them get copyright struck in the future, I doubt that'll happen, but if that does happen, I'm still going to fight to make sure that those stay up, because I want them to stay up. I still really do love them. I want people to be able to see them. But, yeah, pretty much I'm just going to focus on doing new things, and YouTube poop is just a milestone in my past that I plan to leave behind. My reason for wanting to stop YouTube poop was not random, but thankfully it wasn't a negative reason either. I didn't fall out with the community or anything like that, or I didn't suddenly hate YouTube poop one day. It's just that it was a medium that I just found myself getting less interested in, and I had less ideas for. Because when I started out, certainly, there was a lot that I wanted to do with it, a lot of different ideas I had, but as time went on and I did more stuff with it, I realized that I was running lower and lower with things that I wanted to do. I had pretty much, by the point of this year, realized that I had done everything with it that I felt like I could, and now I just don't feel that sort of drive anymore. There are no real new ideas coming to me, and I think that when that happens, it's better that I decide to leave on a good note and back out now, rather than just try to push something that I can't do anymore. Because I'd rather have my last memories of the YouTube poop community be good and inspiring, rather than just, something shameful or forced. Because when I first started out, I was definitely making a lot more stuff a lot more often. If you can believe it, there was actually a time when I'd make a new video every week. The quality of those is debatable now. That's when I made the top 10 biggest problems with YouTube poop, which is a terrible video in hindsight, but, I was able to do that. And nowadays, it just feels like I make fewer and fewer to the point where it's just once every few months. And that, I think, is a good sign that, I shouldn't try to force it anymore. I do want to make each video as good as I can, but at the same time, I was aware that there was less that was coming to me and less that I felt like I could do with this medium. So for that reason, I've been suspecting for a while that it was time to pull out, and I'm glad I'm doing so now. Does this mean that I'll never make another YouTube poop again? The short answer is yes. I have no intent to do another YouTube poop ever again, especially because I don't think I'm really going to get any more ideas of what I can do with it. Long answer, if I do ever make one, it won't be in the next several years, because I'm currently in my senior year of college. I'm going to be getting a job soon, so Part of the reason that I'm doing this is because I want to focus more on building my career and entering the real world of filmmaking and not just staying in the world of YouTube and YouTube poop. But I still do want to make videos with my channel, and it's not going to be something where it's just, brief filler every once in a while. If I get an idea, I'm going to do it, and that's another reason why I'm pulling out of YouTube poop, because that way, I don't want there to be any more expectations on me of just being a YouTube pooper. I just want to feel like I can make whatever kind of videos I want without any sort of preset expectations and nothing to be set in stone. Because, there have been videos that I've wanted to make that I was reluctant about because I was aware of the audience that I did have. They primarily expect YouTube poop, and when you have that sort of audience, you kind of think, if I do this, will they really like this? Will they really be receptive to this? Because, and nowadays, and when I'm not just doing YouTube poop anymore, I think that'll be in a better position to explore all of that for my own, because I can just, if I can make 2 videos back to back that won't be related to each other at all or won't have anything to do with each other, and it'll be fine because I'm not a YouTube pooper, I'm not a countdowner, I'm not anything, I'm just the gaming cat, a guy who makes videos on YouTube of whatever he wants to do, and I think that will be a lot more liberating. When I was making the final YouTube poop in the last few months of 2018, I was often thinking back to that part in My Hero Academia where All For One tells All Might that the last few embers of One For All were just reduced to a flicker inside of him, just a tiny little flame before it could be snuffed out. And that, I think, is essentially what happened to me during the creation of Bill Spinge and the Terrible Tyranny of MC Vadoodle. I was just using the last little spark that was still inside me, and now I've used it, and it's gone. There's nothing left. But at the very least, it left behind something that I think I'm very proud of. Not just the final YouTube poop, but everything I've made. Like, even the beginning stuff that wasn't as good, I'm still proud of because I recognize it as, a step towards what I would become. I recognize it all as me growing and learning about how to edit and how to direct and getting my interest in filmmaking, and I really do still love each and every video I've made, even ones that I know are probably objectively not good. Every video really is special to me, and every single time it's made someone smile or laugh is special to me as well. It really has been an incredible journey through and through. I did not ever think that I'd get to this point, nor did I know that it would last as long as it did. When I first started off, I thought that it would maybe last for 4 years at most, but it's lasted me the better part of, I think, 6 years now, which is really, really good. I got monetized, I met so many great people through this platform, and all in all, it's just a timeline and a road that I'll never forget. Sometimes we're good, sometimes we're bad, but overall, I'm very glad that I took it. I'd like to thank people like Some Dude Named Jack, Goop Videos, Savi the Pimp Daddy, Mobros, and so many other wonderful people that I met through the YouTube poop community and became really great friends with. Getting to know all of you was one of the best things of this whole career. I'd also like to thank all my subscribers who stuck with me through this, through the good times and the bad. Always never hesitate to let me know how my videos affected them and just gave me their moments of attention. I'd like to thank my friends as well for giving me all their advice, their feedback, and sticking with me through some of the hardest times of my life. This really has been just an incredible experience, and I'm thankful for every single person who helped build it and make it happen. And now one last thing before I go is a short little montage of all the YouTube poops I've made in the past set to one of my favorite songs by Rush. I hope you enjoy.
in this one of many possible worlds, all for the best or some bizarre test. It is what it is, and whatever. Time is still the infinite jest. The arrow flies when you dream. The hours tick away, the cells take away. The watchmaker keeps to his schemes. The hours tick away, they tick away. The measure of a life is a measure of love and respect. So hard to earn, so easily burned. The measure of a life is a measure of love and respect. So hard to earn, so easily burned. In the fullness of time, according to nature and protein. In the rising set of the sun, till the stars go spinning, spinning round the night. Oh, it is what it is, and forever. Each moment a memory in flight. The arrow flies while you breathe. The hours tick away, the cells tick away. The watchmaker has time up his sleeve. The hours tick away, they tick away. The measure of a life is a measure of love and respect. So hard to earn, so easily burned. In the fullness of time, a garden to nurture and protect. The treasure of a life is a measure of love and respect. The way you live, the gifts that you give. In the fullness of time is the only return that you expect. The future disappears into memory, with only a moment between. Forever dwells in that moment. Hope is what remains to be seen. Forever dwells in that moment. Hope is what remains to be seen.
know for sure where the next part of my life is going, and I don't think any of us really do, but I'm very glad to have shared this part of it with all of you. This is the Gaming Cat, for one last time, wishing you all the best of luck.
Again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away.
Isn't this where we came in?